Today I fucked up by donating $15,000 to a poor community in Bangladesh instead of the $150 donation I intended. Oh, that's some rich people problem. I cannot relate. My wife and I moved into a new 3-unit apartment building in San Francisco. One of our neighbors is a 70-something-year-old retired veteran. We'll call him Joe. Okay, Joe. For context, Joe is a white American guy and he is also a devout Hindu priest. One day I ran into Joe in my hallway and he tells me about the charity that he manages for the community in Bangladesh. I wanted to support my neighbor and the charity, so I asked Joe to send me the GoFundMe link. The next day at work, I go on the GoFundMe page and donate $150, or so I thought. Moments later, I got a text on my phone warning me of an unusually large transaction on my credit card. I'm confused.
What?
And swipe to open the text message. It says I have made a payment of $15,041 to GoFundMe. Well, shit, that's fucked up. Immediately, I'm sweating. How could I have donated $15,000? Question mark. Yeah, I wonder the same thing. I spent the next 10 to 15 minutes retracing my steps. He's like, if 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 2 is 4, then what the fuck is this? Right, like what the fuck just happened? And finally I realized my credit card starts with the numbers 4 and 1. It seems I had accidentally started typing my credit card information while my cursor was still in the donation box. And just like that, 150 became 15041. Yikes. I called the GoFundMe support line in a panic. And when I finally connect with a human, I explained what happened. Okay, this is something I really hate and I think it's fucking ridiculous. Tell me I'm not the only person. So every time I try to call the customer service, doesn't matter which company. Like if I press the fucking number and I try to call the customer service, instead of transferring you to a human representative, they will literally ask you anything. They will ask you 100 questions. They will be like, if your grandma has arthritis, press 1. If your husband has diabetes, press 2. I want to talk to a fucking human bitch. And these motherfuckers should change that. You know, it should be the moment that we call the number, somebody picks that shit up. Instead of fucking AI telling me how to press this, this, and that. Honestly, y'all motherfuckers need to stop doing this. It's not funny. We need to talk to a real human person. And sometimes, you know what? They fucking fool me. They literally sound like a human being. They sound like a fucking human. They don't sound like AIs at all. Okay, I digress. Let's go back to the story. So he called the customer service, right? So the customer service told him, no need to worry. They will initiate a refund of transaction which should process in 3 to 7 business days. But then I asked the agent if the charity would be able to see the donation on the GoFundMe page until it is refunded. What do you mean? The agent asks me. What do you mean? What do I mean? Question mark. Was my response. Will they be able to see the $15,000 donation? Unfortunately, yes. The agent tells me they will be able to see it until the refund process is complete. So that means, bitch, when the people from the village in Bangladesh saw, oh, one American donated $15,000 to us. And a couple days later, bitch, the money gone. Where is it? Refunded, bitch. Oh my god, this is fucked up, bitch. Imagine. Unfortunately, yes, the agent tells me they will be able to see it until the refund process is complete. I tell him that's a big problem. It is. Bitch, you're literally giving other people hope. Then you just squash that hope. You just burst that bubble. That's fucked up. Imagine if somebody tells you you just won $1 million lottery and a couple days later they say, oh, I'm sorry, wrong number. My plan was to knock on Joe's door the following morning to give him the full story so that he could pass it along to his contacts in Bangladesh. But when I woke up the next morning, I looked at my phone and I saw I had 40 plus notifications on Facebook. Someone has sent me a friend request, had liked many of my old posts, and has sent me many messages. Immediately, I was concerned when I saw the individual messaging me had a Hindu name. But I never could have imagined what I saw when I opened the first message. Hold on, bitch. My face is itching. The man has sent me a video of himself from Bangladesh, surrounded by dozens of impoverished and hungry people holding bags of food, thanking me by name, Michael, for my generous donation. Jesus fucking Christ, that's fucked up. A big round of applause for Michael. At this point, I've leapt out of my bed and I'm pacing. Part of me wants to scream, and part of me wants to crack up laughing. I started swiping through the man's messages, and it is picture after picture after picture of poor Bangladeshis thanking me for my kind donation. Well, they didn't know he already got a refund, and the refunding is processing. Literally hundreds of photos of frail, elderly, disabled, and malnourished individuals holding signs with my name. Thank you, Michael.
I would like to give so many thanks, so many loves. The new donor, the very, very young and gentleman from California, USA, California, the Michael.
Needless to say, I couldn't live with myself by just donating $150 after seeing how the community responded to the $15,000. I decided the least that I could do was to add a zero. So I donated $1,500. Okay, that's still a lot, right? Once the original donation was refunded, the charity's host was incredibly gracious and understanding, and he explained it to me that $1,500 goes very far in Bangladesh for urgent food relief. Okay, it seems like it worked out. Maybe they weren't asking that much money in the first place. Maybe they were probably asking $5,000. 2,000, who knows? Ultimately, I think the whole experience was a win-win. I helped a great cause, and I got a funny story out of it. Yeah, thank God he was able to get a refund. Bitch, imagine if he accidentally sent $15,000 to the wrong person, to the wrong account, as like a regular transaction. Bitch, the money would be gone. The money would be gone. Listen, I'll probably do the same thing. I will call them. I will tell them what happened. I'll be like, you know what? Bitch did a stupid thing and let me get my money back. Because here's the thing. At the end of the day, money is money. And you'll be losing money. Because you'll be the one who donated money. So yeah, when it comes to money, you just need to be blunt. Okay? And I don't know. Would you do the same thing? What would you do? Let me know in the comments.